Hi, fourth graders, welcome back. Thanks for checking out another math video. These help. This week we're looking at Module 7, Lessons 6 through 11. This video will go over just Lessons 6 and 7. Well, let's get started. So we are looking at, for Lesson 6, solving problems involving mixed units of capacity. Anytime you see capacity, we're looking at the big G, measuring liquids. So for this one, it's just saying if I have 3 quarts and 1 more quart, I would have 4, which we know for gallons just equals 1 gallon. Okay, they're starting you off easy. For this one, we are adding, pay attention because some of these are subtraction problems. But if we have 2 gallons plus a quart plus 3 more quarts, how many gallons do we have? Well, I know that if we put these together, I would get 4 quarts, and that just equals another gallon. So I have 2 gallons already plus 1 more gallon, which would equal 3 gallons. Okay, when we are subtracting, this is kind of weird, but it helps to think of quarters because quarts, there's 4 in a gallon. If I have a gallon and I need to subtract 1 quart, how many quarts would be left? If you remember that this equals 4 quarts, okay, and you don't need to write that out if it's not necessary for you, but sometimes that step makes it more clear. But 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So if I subtract 1 quart, I just have 3 left. Okay, same thing here, except I have more than 1 gallon. So I can leave 4 gallons alone. Okay, and I'm going to break one of them into quarts. So I'm going to take my 5th gallon and turn it into 4 quarts. Now, the 4 gallon stays the same. This is like if I had $4 bills, I'm just exchanging one of them for quarters. Okay, so it's easier to take away a quarter in just a minute. Okay, so I still have 4 gallons left. Don't need to do anything with those. And then my 5th gallon, I switched out for 4 quarts. Now it makes it easy to subtract 1. So I have 4 quarts minus 1 quart. Okay, this one is the tricky one. So if this step is helpful, go ahead and do that on some scratch paper while you're doing Zern. Okay. Lesson 7 is something pretty similar. It's just looking at mixed units of length. So inches, feet, and yards instead of units of capacity. So this is pretty simple. 1 foot plus 2 feet is 3 feet. And we know that there's 3 feet in 1 yard. Okay. If I have 1 yard and I need to subtract a foot, then it's helpful to kind of reorganize this instead of saying 1 yard to convert it into 3 feet. Okay, now it makes it easy because I have the same units. Now I can subtract. So if I have 3 feet, I can subtract 1 foot and I have 2 feet left. Okay, same thing down here. If I have 3 inches plus 9 inches, careful with your math. That's sometimes where kids trip up is they just make silly math mistakes. But that would be 12 inches, okay? And that just equals 1 foot. Same thing here. If I have 1 foot and I need to have the answer in inches, then I can make this 12 inches instead of a foot. Goodness sakes, there we go. Subtract 8, and I would have 4 inches left. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You just need that conversion chart if you don't have all the measurements down, how many feet in inches, or if you need the capacity one, the big G, you can draw it on paper, grab the conversion chart. Otherwise, it's just simple math mistakes that kids make, or you'll just get through Zern just fine. Okay, so that's it for now. We want 6 and 7 done Monday and Tuesday. If you like to work ahead to get your work done before Friday, or you're already past that, great. You can check out the other video for lessons 8 through 11. We'll see you back next time.